So I bought a pair of shoes again, because I'm clearly hanging on to the idea that the right pair of shoes will finally make me interesting. The Jordan 1 High Reimagined UNC, Nike's latest attempt to weaponize nostalgia, and I am completely here for it. These are sick. The UNC blue is of course a tribute to Jordan's time at Carolina University, a time when the shorts were short, the socks were long, and the rules about what colours you could have on your shoes were probably as strict as what mine seem to be at the moment. Apparently I have a type. But in all seriousness, the UNC Reimagined is a beautiful shoe. It is storytelling through design. All of the aging effects that they've gone for on here feel like they're for a reason. People's biggest problem seems to be the aged midsole, which I think, compared to everything else on there, fits beautifully. There is just something about this which feels a little different to some of the recent stuff that I've picked up. It's not just the blue, which is technically perfect. It's the story, the implied heritage. Really does feel as if there's a history that comes as part of the shoe. The aged leather effect may be more cracked than my self-esteem, but it doesn't feel like it's just been done for the sake of it. All of the elements on here that add up to a more aged look feel like they're all there for a reason. It does feel like everything in here was a decision that was laboured over, discussed, fought over even. And I like that I can feel that coming through. I hate to use the term, but this feels like there's soul. But let's not overthink this too much. They are shoes, they go on your feet, they're gonna crease, they're gonna scuff. I'm really interested to see what happens to that creased, cracked leather after a few times of wearing it. But I'm kind of thinking they're just gonna get better the more and more you wear these. I can't wait to see what these look like in a year. And are they comfortable? Sure. As comfortable as any shoe design in the 1980s is going to be. I think they're fine. Now I really like these when I picked them up. I still do. I think these are a lovely shoe. The colours, great. I like the storytelling, I like the materials. I just think they're a really, really slept on shoe. Putting them side by side with this does feel more like it had an identity of the rare air thrown on it just to try and add a little cash in. These feel genuine. The soul. And in a time when everything has to be more innovation, everything has to be quicker, faster, squidgier, with more responsive, more carbon, more foam, because this isn't about innovation. Standard rubber sole, Nike Air in the heel, no zoom, no React X, no magic super foams. It is all about romanticizing the past. And if there's one thing every single 40-year-old can do, it's romanticize things in the past. And I can't see anybody in 40 years' time complaining that the reimagined Vaporfly isn't quite the right level of luminosity. It's the sneaker version of vinyl. Impractical, imperfect, but it's about the feeling that it gives to you. I'm gonna make myself throw up soon. Jordan 1 hype may have fallen off at the moment, but I think in another 40 years' time, you will be able to buy a shoe that looks exactly like this one. I think that's pretty cool. And I also think that anyone who's basing the value of these off of what they're reselling for is kind of missing the point. Definitely a sneakerhead sneaker. Anyway, I'm off to go put these to foot. Doodles.